Today we begin a sacred weekly rhythm from the Essene Gospel of Peace, 14 prayers given through Yeshua, each aligned with specific days of the week, honoring the angels and the Holy Father and Mother. We begin with Saturday morning, the Earthly Mother. Before we reach upward, we bow downward. Before we seek heaven, we remember the ground. This prayer reminds us that our body is not separate from spirit. It is earth animated by divine breath. As you listen, allow yourself to feel your bones, your breath, your blood, not as ordinary, but as sacred. Let us enter the prayer. The Earthly Mother, honor thy earthly mother, that thy days may be long upon the land. The Earthly Mother is in thee, and thou in her. She bore thee, she giveth thee life. Happy art thou when thou comest to know her and her kingdom. If thou receiveth thy mother's angels, and if thou doest her laws, who doeth these things shall never see disease. For the power of our mother is above all. She hath rule over all the bodies of men and all living things. The blood which runs in us is born of the blood of our earthly mother. Her blood falls from the clouds, leaps up from the womb of the earth, babbles in the brooks of the mountains, flows wide in the rivers of the plains, sleeps in the lakes, rages mightily in the tempestuous seas. The air which we breathe is born of the breath of our earthly mother. Her breath is azure in the heights of the heavens, sough in the tops of the mountains, whispers in the leaves of the forest, billows over the cornfields, slumbers in the deep valleys, burns. The hardness of our bones is born of the bones of our earthly mother, of the rocks and of the stones. They stand naked to the heavens on the tops of the mountains. They are as giants that lie sleeping on the sides of the mountains, as idols set in the desert, and are hidden in the deepness of the earth. The tenderness of our flesh is born of the flesh of our earthly mother, whose flesh waxeth yellow and red in the fruits of the trees, and nurtures us in the furrows of the fields. The light of our eyes, the hearing of our ears, both are born of the colors and sounds of our earthly mother, which enclose us about as the waves of the sea, a fish, as the eddying air, a bird. Man is the son of the earthly mother, and from her did the Son of Man receive his whole body. Even as the body of the newborn babe is born of the womb of his mother, thou art one with the earthly mother. She is in thee, and thou in her. Of her wert thou born, in her dost thou live, and to her shalt thou return again. Keep therefore her laws, for none can live long, neither be happy, but he who honors his earthly mother and doeth her laws. For thy breath is her breath, thy blood her blood, thy bone her bone, thy flesh her flesh. Thy eyes and thy ears are her eyes and her ears. Our earthly mother, always are we embraced by her. Always are we surrounded by her beauty. Never can we part from her. Never can we know her depths. Ever doth she create new forms. That which now existeth never was before. That which did exist returneth not again. In her kingdom all is ever new and always old. In her midst do we live, yet we know her not. Continually doth she speak to us, yet never doth betray to us her secrets. Ever do we till her soil and harvest her crops, yet we have no power over her. Ever doth she build, ever doth she destroy, and her workplace is hidden from the eyes of men. Take a slow breath and feel the air entering your lungs. Feel your feet resting on the ground. This prayer reminds us that we are not separate from creation. We are creation, breathing. May we walk more gently this week, eat more consciously, and honor the sacred body we have been given. Please be sure to subscribe to the Keys and follow along as we continue the Assigned Angel Prayer Series.